So we're going to now go into the part of the session where we talk about apps, and there's two great apps that we have that are free to you. And we've noticed over time that people are using them maybe on the basic version, but don't realize they have some really cool things to offer you. So Louisa is here today. Thank you, Louisa, for coming and taking the time to show about the FlexMLS app that you use obviously all the time, and you found some really cool features on it that people might have omitted. So Louisa, go ahead and share your screen and let us know what you love most, maybe the top 3 things you like about that app.
Oh, well, thank you, Dawn. Thank you very much. And yes, I do absolutely love the Flex mobile app. It especially comes in super handy when you're out on the road, when you're out showing property. So if you just bear with me 1 second while I can share my screen with you.
Perfect. And as I was mentioning, everybody knows you can pull up properties pretty quickly on the app if you've been using it, but in the event that that's all you've been using it for, you're gonna have some really cool features that I think you're gonna enjoy. Oh, there we go. You press on the app. This is the screen that automatically comes up for those of you that are not currently using the Flex mobile app.
Right. And let me share with you what I feel are the best features. First of all, the easiest thing that everyone can do is, we see where it says the quick launch on top right here. Can you see where my finger is?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just say you're out, you're showing houses, you drive by a home and somebody says, oh, what's that home listed for? So so you type in the address. I hope I get a property. I'll put in one of my listings right now.
Yes.
And look what happens. It pops up. Okay, it pops up right away. Now, this is what I like about this app when you're out on the road and you're just pulling up a listing. You can basically see everything. You can see the remarks, and it tells you what the status is, you know, the price, the MLS number, number of bathrooms. The pictures are great. You can scroll through all the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I like is you have documents. So if you are, let's say you're showing a home. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't print out all the property disclosures when I'm first showing a home. I usually wait, if the buyer likes it, then I supply them with a copy of the property disclosure. But let's say you're in the house and the buyer has a question for you, and it's something that maybe you can find on the property disclosure. Well, here it is. You can pull up the property disclosure statement and get whatever information you like. I do like that feature also, and that comes in very handy. Agent notes, you know, I'm always checking agent notes now because of the way the market is. We always want to check agent notes to see what is going on with that listing.
Mm-hmm.
This link will also take you to the realist tax information. If we click on that button, we've got that there.
Yeah, that's excellent. It's like you're on your own, you know, it's like you're on a desktop.
Yeah, so this is great. Again, this is wonderful when you're out there working. If I go back to, sorry guys. If I go back to showing time now, I especially like scheduling appointments, and I believe Jeanette's coming on later to explain showing time, but I love being able to schedule appointments on showing time. It's very easy. Okay. I'm just going to show you where it is, but it's right there. She will go more into detail with you on that. Here's something else that I also like about this app. How many times do we have to call an agent or text and say, hey, you know, what's your email address? I want to email you something or this and that. Well, if you click on that agent name right there, now here's my contact information, right? Here it is. It'll show you my mobile number. It'll show you my email address, and it'll give you my office contact information. Now, what I also like about this is, can you see this? Can you see where my finger is here, where the phone and the little text button is?
Yes. I can't see your finger, but I can see the mobile where it's showing a phone and a text.
Okay, so where the phone is, if you just hit that, it'll call me. You don't even have to dial the number with your fingers. Or if you hit the round text button, I will get a text message with you with a copy of the link if you have any questions about the listing. So what a great way to immediately get a hold of the listing agent on it. This particular property is under contract, so it gives all that information. But I think this right here, going in when you're searching for a listing, is absolutely excellent. The other thing that I also really like about this app is, like I said before, let's just say that you want to find out information about an agent. You're looking them up. So I can type in somebody's name. I'll type in Dawn. Hope you don't mind, Dawn.
Not at all.
And it says go. And look what happens. Look who pops up here at the bottom. Dawn MORR. Look at that. Okay, now on this app, I can click. And here's another great use for this also. Let's just say you're out with the buyer and somebody says, oh, I saw a sign. I don't remember the street, but I remember the listing agent. Okay. Well, you can even click on that agent listing tabs and it will take you to that agent listing. And you can say, okay, well, was it this address? Was it that address? That's also another helpful tool that I have found. Again, at the bottom, Dawn's contact information is all here, especially the email address. How many times are we always looking for an agent's email address or cell number and all that? And this is very helpful. I use, when I'm doing contracts, I use .loop, but when I'm doing .loop and it comes time to fill out the office number or the agent real estate number, it's right there. I always go to this app to get it. It makes my life so much easier when it comes to filling in contracts. A couple other features that I like on this. Now, search, again, I think I showed you that before. Just type in, you can search any property on the top. You can do a hot sheet on this, okay? That right here at the bottom, this will give you the hot sheet. I like to do a hot sheet every single morning on the towns that I have specified. If I don't have my phone, if I'm away on vacation, I can still do my hot sheet on this, and it'll list all the properties, your contacts, all your contacts that you have under, and the Flex under contact management. They will all be here also. You can look for them. Messages, okay? If you go to this right here at the bottom where it says more, you can see messages if somebody's sending you a message from contact management. Look up members. Another thing that I also like that I find very helpful to use is if I click on my listings. So this will show you all the listings that I have currently, okay? So let's just say let me just go to an active one that I have. Hold on one second. All right, so let's say I will click on that listing, okay? I can always check it, make sure everything's okay. But the one thing I really do like is that if sometimes you're kind of tied up and you can't get to your laptop computer right away, if you click the edit button right on here, you can make some changes right from your phone, okay?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, this I really like to do because, you know, sometimes it goes under contract. You're not going to be home till later. You just want to put it under contract right away, especially the way the market is now, or it closed and geez, all of a sudden you realize you're admin or you forgot to put it in as a closed listing. Yeah. You can do it immediately right here. And the other thing that I also like too on this that I've used many times, of course, the change price, is photos. I always use a professional photographer, so I always upload my photos from the desktop. But let's just say that maybe the seller sends you a photo that the photographer didn't take and you want to upload it. You can upload this right from your photos from your phone. So you don't have to email it to yourself and save it. So that's another great feature. Okay. That's right. And then you can add the open houses from here too. If you're having an open house, you can add it right from here. So everything you can do on your laptop, you can do on this phone. Yes, there are a lot of features we cannot do yet, but all the basic features,
the most important ones.
Yeah, the ones that will make your life a lot easier. They're all here. They are all available on this Flex mobile app.
And you know what I like too, you know, a lot of people tend to use the Zillow app because they use the mapping on it. I like that the Flex has a mapping too. So if you're, you know, you're standing outside a listing that you're showing and all of a sudden you see something across the street, but you can't see the, you know, the house number, you can just pull up the map and it will show you everything around you.
Right, correct. Let me go to that app, Dawn. Hold on one second.
Yep, perfect. And you can
Okay.
draw on it and everything, which
Right.
is a
There it is, guys.
Yep,
Yeah, this is also another good one to use.
yep.
So,
So
yeah,
it
makes
pretty
it
much
very
does
easy.
everything. And I mean, that, if you're not using that app now, you might want to start and just play with it. You can't break it.
No, no.
It's literally it's such a great mobile app.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing all that stuff out, because especially the editing your own listings was a great feature that I think a lot of people don't realize they can do from a mobile app.
No, I don't think I honestly, I think I found that myself just a few months ago that I was able to do that.
Yep.
So I just stumbled upon it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? I can't see any questions. All I see is my flex screen. So
I don't. Anna, did we have any questions on that? I think we're good, because Anna was answering them. Somebody had mentioned, I know that that you can't see additional remarks from the, additional remarks from the listing agent, but they're going to be adding that because we had talked about that last time.
yeah, no, you can if you click on. Let me go to my one of my listings
Additional
again.
notes, I think it was.
Yeah,
Up to a certain amount of characters. That's something we talked about in one of our recent meetings.
Fix that, or they're fixing that. And yes, you can. So if you pull a listing up, like you have a listing right now, you can text that listing by sharing it. Can you just show how you share that listing?
Yeah, let me show you this. So let's say I want to share this listing with somebody, right?
Yeah, you want to text it to them, say. There
Yeah,
you go.
there we go. So I'm going to hit messages and I'm going to send it to, there we go. I just sent that to Victoria. There we go. I can also do the same thing if I want to email it to somebody. Same thing with email.
Yep.
My little email app. And again, I'm on an iPhone. I don't, I'm not, the Android maybe a little bit different, but you just type in the person's email and you just send it to them. There you go. And it's sent. So that share button is also very, very helpful that we can use. That was the RPR. We have the RPR that we can also use, which is also another great thing.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to play with it. Yeah, so when you pull that up, do that again. Click on that share again.
There we go. I'm going to click on share.
No, what you just had, I'm sorry. You just hit cancel there. Okay, you just pulled something
There we go.
up.
Is that what you want to see, how to share?
No, you just had a screen where it showed how you can do, you can recommend it. You could make it.
Right here?
Oh, down at the bottom there.
Yeah.
This one you mean? If
No,
I can recommend
one more time. You see where the three dots are?
Right here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, right
So
there.
you can use some other things that you can do with it.
Right. And look at this. If we see a mistake, we can even report a violation.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's a great app. If you guys are not using it currently, I would definitely suggest just going to, if you have an iPhone, obviously you're going to go to the Apple store. If you have an Android, you're going to go to their store, but just play with it, download it. It's a free app and it's definitely going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches on the road.
And I do also want to mention that right from your iPhone, you can share that listing you have to social media also. So I can share it right to Facebook or Instagram right from the mobile app if I wanted to.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You guys are so welcome. Have a great day.